Greetings, Team Dynasty. Kelvin Chang here. Just wanted to give you guys some guidance on what we're going on within our own organization, and to all the agents over here with Dynasty. Just wanted to really share some things and thoughts about the upcoming couple of months and some changes that are kind of in response and being proactive for the safety of everybody in our organization. So I wanted to share a couple of announcements first, and for the indefinite for March and April, we will be canceling all sales meetings, all trainings, and basically just kind of shutting down the office in terms of people coming in regards to the affiliates. So I'm going to ask you guys to please only conduct business, join the office, and agents are still welcome to come into the offices, conduct business, print. We're still going to be as open as long as we can until told otherwise, because from the state down, they told us that we're only supposed to be having gatherings of no more than 10 people. So we're going to try to respect that and respect each other. If you have any symptoms or if you're feeling like you are sick, we're going to please ask you not to come to the office. And if you are going to take clients or meetings in the offices, we'll still be open. However, we just ask that you make appointments with us, because we're going to ask you to just use specifically one conference room, the larger conference room for here in Tupelo City, or the main conference room at Arcadia. So specifically hold the meetings only in there. So if we have any outsiders coming in, we are going to be regularly doing our part in sanitizing and cleaning that conference room on a regular basis. We just did that over the weekend, and we cleaned the surfaces of all of the copy machines, the printers, the keyboards and mice. So we're doing our best that we can to sanitize and have a safe environment for you. We have a couple of other news as well. So we're hearing a lot of news on what's going on in California. And it's very interesting and sad to say that California has over 450 cases that are confirmed. San Francisco just had recently implemented a city lockdown, and I would not imagine or fear that they would also come to LA at some near future. The Mayor Garcetti also announced that they're shutting down a lot of different public social events, bars, nightclubs. Some restaurants are going to be asked to do dine-in only, takeout only. And so I think you're going to see large changes besides what we've already seen with obviously all the schools being shut down. I'm going to share some additional news. I believe the county recorder's office and various government services will also be shut down as well. However, that's still allowing our real estate title recordings and different things like that. Those will still be done electronically. They're just telling you that the over-the-counter services will probably be shut down too in the near future. So just want to share with you a couple of thoughts on that as well. So there's some resources in this email. My staff over here has really put together really nice resources from CAR, NAR, and others in terms of how we're going to conduct business in this time of crisis and pandemic. So I'm going to tell you, please be very sanitary on washing your hands. That's the best thing you can do. Don't go out if you're sick, and don't expose others. Do not travel. Follow the guidelines and be up to date. So if you're going to be coming from other places, or you've met people who are traveling, don't shake hands. Stay 6 feet away is what they're telling us. And if you're going to use surfaces like the Supra lockbox and keys, touching lights, I'm going to tell you to please, be very thorough and sanitary for your own health and your family that's around you. I'm also going to ask you to, if you still continue business as normal, except just be very cautious. Call me if you have any issues or questions. I can help you over the phone, or still help you in your business, because I'm going to still continue to work as long as until otherwise noted by the government. I do want to give you some perspective as a broker, as an economist, and as an investor myself. I do believe the economy is changing in many radical ways. We just heard that the Fed announced zero interest rates, and that's going to have strong impacts on refinance market, but it's also going to have strong repercussions we've noticed on the stock market as well. So obviously the Fed is doing this, trying to stay in front of a huge crisis. So they're lowering interest rates to spur the economy, hopefully businesses and corporations will continue to do well. But as of today, today's March 16th, Monday, and the stock market has continued to fall. And in my opinion, I think we have not reached the bottom yet. So the continues to be a very insecure, volatile asset, and real estate hopefully would be stronger in terms of less volatility and a better investment. But I do think that the real estate prices will be softening. There will be some people who are going to be unemployed. We've already experienced people who have been cutting their hours. And I think a lot of businesses might start to fail if they do not get any government help. So I think that's a lot of restaurants are suffering, a lot of different service industries, travel and leisure, all that stuff. There will be some more increased unemployment, people having to sell their property in real estate, and there might be some opportunity for that as well. So my guidance to you is to liquidize your assets, have cash available, because when there is a crisis or emergency or a big recession or a potential depression, this might be a great opportunity for investment as well. So I do think that LA may come to a near lockdown in the near future if things don't get contained well. So I'm suggesting to you to be prepared. Don't overstock like a year's worth of supply, but I think it's reasonable to keep 1 or 2, 3 months of inventory for the daily stuff that you need, like toothpaste and water and paper towels, food, canned goods, and even security measures, where I know one of our agents this past week went out and purchased a gun. And I'm not thinking that's a bad idea, actually, because if there is a pandemic or a crisis, people don't think rationally, and in an emergency, they will do whatever they can to protect themselves and their family. So I'm not saying go out there and buy guns, but I'm telling you be prepared in whatever way that translates to you. So I hope this news reaches you well. Thank you so much for being a part of Dynasty. I care about you. If you have any questions or stuff, email me, call me. I'll be happy to share my thoughts, and wish you the best of luck to you and your family. Stay safe, and be sure to be definitely taking care of yourself and sanitizing yourself frequently. Thank you all, and see you soon.